Awesome. You prepared.
Oh, he's ready. So
Where?
I think we're all three in the frame. Good. Yeah, good.
Yeah, Brian's there.
There you go. Hello.
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 We have a guest star.
We have a guest star, yes.
This is Brian. So, my name is Brian. Grew up in the UK, near Leeds, most of my life. Now in Singapore for 5 years.
Nice.
5 years.
5 years. Nice. And I'm Mark. I grew up in the US from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I've been in Singapore about a year and a half. So just enough time to kind of get to know the place. And then this guy.
Yeah, I'm Matt. I grew up in Canada, so it's kind of why I'm sitting in the middle, because today we're talking about British English versus American English.
Mm-hmm.
And Canada has always kind of been in the center. And I've lived in Singapore for 12 years.
12 years, yeah.
Teaching English that whole time. So I teach British English, but I grew up learning a mix of American and British English. So I'm just confused.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously when we speak, right, when Brian and I speak, we have a different accent. Sometimes we use words that are slightly different. We have different phrases sometimes, right, because of the different places we grew up in, the different places that we grew up, right? So today we'll just be thinking about what surprised us about hearing different types of English, right? Even in Singapore, we have this whole other world of English. Singlish, right? We're not going to talk about Singlish today, but today, just because a lot of students get confused sometimes with the British versus American style of English, so we'll just, I guess we'll just open it up right now with, like, whenever you've met someone from a different English background, are there certain words that surprised you or phrases, anything like that? Even for you, Matt, like being Canadian. I'm actually Canadian. Being Canadian. Well, in Japanese is like Canada-jin, so I was like getting confused. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Being Canadian, right? Anything like specific?
No, I teaching British English for 12 years, I think things like when I first started teaching, like have got was always something that was weird for me. Like I've got $5, whereas in American English, I would say, or Canadian English, I would say I have $5. But so Brian, do you say I've got $5, or have you got the time? Probably depends on the situation. I probably fluctuate between both. It probably depends on how the person is phrased it. So if somebody's going back, like you're in a restaurant or something, it's like, oh, you got $5. And it's just like, yeah, I've got $5. You know.
Okay.
But I'd equally do the other one as well.
Do you have? You follow the lead. You kind of follow the lead of the person.
If you asked me what time it was, how would you phrase that question? Have you got the time? Or do you have? Yeah, have you got the time? Yeah, have you got the time? Or just what time it is? So I wouldn't say. I'd say what time? Yeah, what time do you have?
Yeah, what time do you have? Yeah, or
what time do you have? Okay.
Yeah, like have you got time? Do you have time? Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you ever say have you got the time?
Well, I say have you got time is like, do you have time to go do something? Versus do you have the time is like, what time is it now? Right? So it changes a little, right? Changes a little bit for me at least.
Slightly different.
Or like this example here, it's like, I've got a picture of you. Right? In English, I'd always say like, I have a picture of you from when you were, whenever you were 9. Right? I have a picture of you. Right? Or your mom, like when your mom talks to you, Brian, she'd be like, I've got a picture of you. Yeah, I have, right? Maybe more on the gut side of things. Or do you ever, do you ever shorten it to gonna?
I'm gonna
do this.
Yeah, quite a lot.
Oh, quite a lot? Okay.
Yeah,
because I think officially that's an American thing. Yeah. So, officially,
yeah. So maybe this piece of paper is mine.
It might, I think there's also a lot of crossover because of movies. I think that's what, every time I meet Australians and Brits, and they're like the American sound is something that you see in movies all the time, right? So I think it rubs off on the world. I think
the difference is, aren't that exactly for that reason? The actual speaking of the languages isn't that bad. I think the difference really comes into it when you're looking at the sounds.
Yeah.
So there is
Okay, get up. No, it's okay. You gotta
You guys talk. I'm gonna write.
Oh, you can write. Yeah, you can write down the words as we talk about different ways to spell.
So
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes there's almost like three. There's so there's
See if we
words.
can get-
There's words that mean the same, but you've changed the word. And there's words that
There it is. Yeah.
you've taken the spelling's almost same, it's only just a change of certain letters.
Yeah.
And then you've got a completely different spelling for it.
Yeah.
For example.
So, for example, one that is like a complete changing of the word. I'd say I did a paper round when I was a kid, whereas I think you would say a paper route.
Paper route. Yeah. We say paper route.
Like a newspaper delivery.
Newspaper routes.
Yeah.
You say round. Like
Round.
same spelling as round.
Like,
Oh.
This is my round.
Huh.
It's
Yeah.
like a round of things. Well, paper round was route.
Okay, that makes sense. As long as we changed it to route.
You say route or route?
I say paper route. Yeah. You say route?
I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
Yeah. Or I don't know. The big one I remember is the difference with aluminum and aluminium.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something like they sound completely different, but they're the same metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, but actually,
Yeah.
I think in the UK, aluminum it's spelled differently.
IUM, right? Yeah, they add that at the end.
There's an extra I there.
Yeah, so they change. Yeah.
Aluminium.
Yeah.
Aluminium. Is
Yeah.
that correct with the U?
Well, apparently
Yeah.
around that, the aluminium with the IUM is supposed to be the like kind of like the correct spelling when he actually the guy who actually invented it, because it fits in with the other elements on the periodic table with the IUM format.
It's
like
supposed to be
uranium,
that one.
But then
right?
when he actually wrote the paper and he
Huh.
actually submitted it, he actually wrote it as the NUM, which doesn't make sense in the periodic table, but is apparently the correct way to do it.
Uranium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we can. Yeah, I guess this is a good time to talk about the endings. Like even the name of our center, United Language Center, right? Whenever we're being a UK individual, right? You're going to like Matt even he chose for the name of the center for it to be center with an RE, right? But if you were in America, right, we'd usually use this. We'd use the ER, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, Canada is kind of this. I always say we're like the divorced child of America and the UK.
Yeah.
So we don't
So
know
what parent do you choose? Yeah.
we don't know who to follow. So yeah, it's kind of like
You're not
we have
sure,
to choose,
right?
Like
Yeah.
mom or dad. Who do we make? The Queen or Trump? Who do we make happy? So we learn both. Yeah, we learn both.
Both ways.
We learn center ER. We learn color OR or OUR.
Yeah.
But not in all instances, as you mentioned before, with theatre. So theatre is still RE.
You have an ER, right?
We do ER in the US. It's still ER in the US. Yeah.
Oh, no way.
I mean, it might depend. Like again, these are
Oh, yeah,
generalizations.
definitely ER.
Yeah. Yeah, we use ER for that. Yeah, so it really does depend. Yeah, depend on those different sides, right?
Yeah, I would definitely do
Yeah,
ER
which
in American English for sure.
Yeah. Or I think the other thing my students get very confused with is like chips and crisps and fries, and, right?
Oh, we're going down the rabbit hole now.
Yeah, like I think Americans we took these words like chips, right? So in British you have chips. What are chips?
Well, like chips or fries is what you'd have with
Yeah.
chips would be that.
Yeah, like French fries, right?
Yeah, French
Fish and
fries.
chips.
So, but then if you say chips, right, for Americans, yeah,
Then it's
it
crisps.
changes. It changes to crisps, right, in British English.
Oh, you guys are fast.
Yeah, crisps, chips, right?
So chips
cookies.
means French fries.
Oh yeah, cookies, right?
So
You
we,
know.
so we have biscuits, and a cookie would be a form of biscuit,
Yeah.
whereas you just seem to use cookie
Like-
for everything.
In the U.S., a biscuit is it's like right.
Oh,
It's like a
Like
big
a
bread
boring,
thing.
I don't know, like a
Yeah, it's like it's like a scone almost.
Scone.
Like, yeah, more like a scone, like a biscuit. Yeah,
biscuits,
so-
cookies.
yeah.
Yeah.
The
is that
food
kind of,
difference.
is that kind of thing you sometimes get with like KFC and things?
Yeah, like the biscuit, yeah, like KFC, the larger, it's almost like a piece of bread.
Yeah,
Those.
Yeah, they're good. They're
Like
good.
Red Lobster has
Red
those
Lobster.
cheesy biscuits. Those are amazing.
Yeah. They're very good. Yeah.
We're not
So,
sponsored, but
no biscuits, but right. So there's if you go online, there's like a huge list of words that you can find.
thousands and thousands.
Not thousands, but
Thousands.
or actually this one's very cute. Like the telly. Have you heard telly? Do you say telly?
Watch the telly?
Watch the telly?
Not anymore.
Oh, not anymore. He's grown up.
Maybe like Monty Python.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say there's one that, and we're gonna
Yeah.
be a little bit crass here.
Oh.
Oh well, I mean,
No,
in the U.S., if we
keep
said
it PG plus. Yeah.
like in the U.S.
Oh,
if I
this
said-
is fine. Yeah.
If I said to somebody "nice pants"
Yeah.
in the USA, I would assume they were talking about my jeans or trousers or
Right.
something like that. Whereas in the UK, you'd call those.
Yeah, so that would be underwear, wouldn't it? So
Yes.
pants would be underwear.
Well, right, yeah,
Yeah.
pants here would be
And
underwear.
And then America, we change it over to
But the actually
Yeah.
the same pants would actually mean trousers.
underwear. Yep.
Right, so pants in American English means, pants.
Yeah.
And I'm not a good artist.
Yeah. So
You know,
this is one that
Pants.
it definitely confuses people.
pants and underwear.
Yeah.
would
Got to be very careful, right? If you're talking to a British person, right, or you're talking to an
Is
American.
that underwear? That's
Right.
not underwear. That's a rhombus.
Yeah, that's a rhombus, right? We won't go into shapes, but
Anyway, so if you say to like a British woman,
yeah,
nice pants, you might
Yeah.
get slapped in the face.
yeah,
Because,
it's very dangerous. Yeah.
Yeah, you might get that. Hi.
Oh yeah, we do have.
Makiko.
Makiko's here. Okay, Makiko, nice to see you. Yeah, if you have questions, Makiko, you can actually type in questions.
please.
If you're not sure about something, right? We can give you a little help, right?
So be careful with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Anything
That's
else
good.
in terms of like vocabulary?
I think
that-
for vocab, we're just scratching the surface, but that's the basic idea. I think the OUR, the RE,
the spellings and things
the
like that.
spellings, right? The S versus Z, I guess that's another big one.
Oh yeah. That's
Right?
easy.
S versus Z, that's the. Oh, we have also Linsu.
Lin Shu.
Oh, Lin Shu. Sorry, Lin Shu. Hello.
Hi. Hey,
Yeah.
finally. Are you gonna come to
Yeah.
class?
Yeah.
Okay,
So
like,
Lin, yeah, she has
come
to.
back.
Okay. Yeah. Come again. Come back to class. Come back. Right. Oh yeah. The final here, just the S versus Z, right?
Realize.
Yeah. And with this, just even students here in Singapore, if they grew up with an American school or they grew up in a British school, they just have to be consistent with their spelling. So if you start writing using British spellings, if you're using S all the time, you need to be consistent with your whole paper.
Oh.
Versus American English, if you're using the Z's, just be consistent when you're choosing a side. Usually that's what my another teacher told me for like paper, for like if you're doing the O levels, A levels, things like that. The tests, the tests in Singapore.
Is this right?
Right.
Z and Z. Do you say Z or Z? Z.
It's okay. You say Z.
Z.
Yeah, we just cut it down to the Z.
X, Y, Z, X, Y,
Yeah,
Z.
A, B, C,
Yeah.
D. Yeah, so
Okay.
right, all of those. So yeah, good. And then
So the only other thing that I would say, like,
yeah,
moving on from vocabulary, the only other thing that I would say that has always kind of been strange for me, and I'm going to erase this, is present perfect.
okay. Let's do a little bit of grammar. Some grammar differences based on usage, right?
So this is my,
Yeah.
for example, if you have a person, okay, and they have broken their leg.
Oh my. Okay.
In the UK, I'm pretty sure someone would say, I have broken
I have broken
my leg.
my leg.
So
I've broken my leg.
potentially to an American person, that sounds a bit weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that sound correct to you? I've broken my leg. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In the US, Mark, we would say,
I broke my leg.
I broke my leg.
Because I think for us, if you say I have broken my leg, it sounds like it's an experience you've had. Like, I have broken my leg before. Versus I broke my leg is like, yeah.
It's finished.
It feels like
the leg is broken.
I feel it's like something that's still right now. I broke my leg. It's an immediate problem. Right?
The break is finished.
Yeah, I broke my leg.
The actual breaking of the leg is finished. That's why.
Yeah, or like recent, right? I broke my leg. Like if you're like in a cast, I would say I broke my leg.
But I think
I
the
have
British
broken my
will
leg.
say
Yeah,
I've broken.
you still say I have broken my Like you're limping around.
I need to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
I've broken my leg.
Yeah.
If it was it just happened, then I'd say I'd broken my leg. But if it was something that was healed and it was in the past,
Okay.
I would say that I broke my leg, a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay, you used the past. Yeah. Okay.
I wouldn't have said I have broken my leg 2 years ago.
I broke my leg 2 years ago. You're using the correct grammar, yeah. Right? Yeah. Past simple versus present perfect, yeah.
Do you say the hospital or hospital?
Like
I've broken my leg. I need to go
to the hospital.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Need to go.
So you're
It's weird. It seems like it would be missing a word if you didn't say the hospital. I have to go hospital.
Yeah.
Would you say like my mom's in hospital?
Yeah.
Or
The hospital.
do you say go to hospital?
Yeah, I'd say in hospital. In hospital.
In hospital,
Not
right.
in the hospital.
In hospital, yeah.
But I wouldn't have said either would have been fine there. I wouldn't have thought twice if somebody had used either.
Let's say in the hospital, yeah. In the hospital. Oh, there's another spelling difference right there.
That was
We caught it
intentional. That was
intentional, you see?
intentional.
This is why he's the, yeah. Right, so those differences right there.
Mom,
Yeah.
Yeah, this is UK.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, good.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, we're at about 16, so maybe we can just go to one final thing, which would, yeah. Oh yeah, be the just pronunciation a little more, right?
Sure.
Yeah, because I think the big difference with pronunciation, from what I've heard, is just the strength of the sounds, right? Because if I say brother, right, I have this really thick R at the end, brother, sister, right, waiter, right? I'm always, in American English, we are using the strong consonant sounds, right? So we have the consonant sounds, the hard ER sounds. So we have these stronger sounds at the end of words, whereas British, you have the lighter.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
So, brother.
Yeah, brother. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot less hard on the ending.
Like, what are you drinking?
Water.
Water. Yeah.
Yeah.
So right. So whenever we have that British sound, right? They have the. Yeah.
We would say ER, water.
Water. Right.
Or even without the T,
Water.
it'd be like water.
Water.
Almost a DER.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Water.
Water.
Yeah. Are you drinking enough water? Right.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of different pronunciations, but
Yeah.
so which is better?
Which is better? Oh,
British English. Absolutely. 100%.
British English.
I think it depends who you need to talk to. No, I think they both work very well, and it's just about. I think you should try to expose yourself to as many different versions of English as you can.
Very PC.
Right? I'm very politician-esque, right? But right, if you like, we even have some students who want to work with different teachers.
Yeah.
Because they want to be exposed to different kinds of English, right? Because if you talk with Brian every day, right, you're going to get used to the way he sounds out words, the different phrases he uses, right?
British accent.
Yeah. Whenever I speak, right, the different phrases I use, the different mistakes in grammar I make naturally, right? The casual language I use, right? It really allows us to learn more about other cultures, other languages, other speakers of our same language. Yeah.
No, I totally agree.
Yeah.
Totally agree. However,
Totally. Yeah.
we can't be so politically correct.
Okay. Well, Matt,
No.
Matt, do you have an opinion?
No, I think the reason that we came up with the British American
Yeah.
English thing today was the
Yeah.
gone and bean.
Well, the gone and been. Oh yeah, because I got very confused in one of my classes because I just growing up, I've gone to Japan, I've been to Japan. It just I used them the same way. But like we see with what Matt's written up here, officially gone means right. I've gone to Japan. You're still in Japan, right?
Yeah.
I've gone to Japan. I'm still there. Versus I've been to Japan. I went to Japan and I came back. But many Americans will just say I've gone to Japan. Like I've gone to Japan, right? I've gone to China, right? It doesn't mean you're still there for some American speakers, but with the proper grammar, right, which is actually more specific, right? Which
Well, it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, right? Is that gone, you should use gone for only when you are, right? When you're traveling that way and you're still, right? Or, right, he's gone to the supermarket, right? He's gone to the supermarket, right? My friend, or she's gone out, right? Your daughter, right? She's gone out. She's not back yet. She's gone out versus she's been out, right? But I guess if she's been out, what would that be?
Well, she's gone and come back.
She's been out, right? Now she's back, right?
Now she's back.
She's been out. Now she's back for dinner, right?
So you can imagine somebody calls your house and says, "Can I speak to Jocelyn?"
Jocelyn. Oh, is there?
Shulin.
Oh, Shulin. Sorry, Jocelyn.
And she's not here. So she's gone out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's gone.
But
out.
an American would say,
yeah,
she went out.
Oh, she went out. Yeah, I think that's why we get confused. We just simplify it to the past simple all the time, right? She went out, right? The simple version. Yeah. So
Americans are cheeky monkeys.
I think we just try to make it nice and simple, except for our different dialects and and the spellings of different places.
Yeah, no. I mean, English butchered everything anyway, whether it's British or American.
Yeah.
I think we're the only language that says Rome instead of Roma.
Oh, yeah. We've made it our own.
We've kind of made it our own.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think in most other languages it's Roma.
Yeah.
Oh, but I think Americans, or not Americans, English speakers in
Yeah.
said, we're going to call that Rome.
Yeah. I'm sure there's historical reasons, yeah.
No reason whatsoever.
No reason. Sorry.
Roma wasn't built in a day, I guess, is how we would say that.
Yeah. Pizza Roma?
Pizza Roma?
No, never mind. It's an American pizza chain, Pizza Roma.
I know Papa John's.
Papa John's? Yeah.
I would say the last thing, just for a little bit of fun, any idioms? Any idioms that...
Oh, yeah. Idioms.
What's your most used British idiom? Like, I don't know. I always imagine like Monty Python, like...
Oh.
All 4 arms, 2 arms are cut off, and 2 legs. Nice, the round table.
Yeah. Oh, that's okay. Tangent.
I don't know.
Do you have any idioms? I don't know.
Cheeky monkeys. On the spot, right?
Cheeky monkeys. You're a cheeky monkey. Isn't that a British thing?
Is it?
Yeah. Isn't it?
Is it? No, Sasha's like, yes, you're a cheeky monkey.
Sasha says yes.
Yeah.
Sasha, what's an American idiom?
You got any good American?
Sasha, get in here now.
Good American idioms?
Huh?
Idioms.
What's a good American idiom?
Like American idiom.
Off the top of my head.
Yeah, super cool.
I know we're
Teachers.
like, I know if we saw a list, like they'd all be obvious.
Every dog has its day is probably the most common used one.
Every dog has its day.
Every dog has its day.
I just did it today. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. Okay.
Yeah.
We're talking about stubborn old people.
Yeah. Okay.
What about Bob's your uncle? You ever heard that?
Oh.
No.
Where do you know, like the British, or it's like penny saved is a penny earned. Is that a proverb or an idiom? Or
It's more of a proverb.
more of a proverb, sorry.
Isn't it a proverb?
Raining cats and dogs.
Raining cats and dogs, that's a good one, yeah.
Does anyone know what
Yeah.
to look a gift horse in the mouth? What the hell that means?
Look at a who?
Look a gift horse in the mouth.
A gift horse in the mouth?
I don't know. I've never heard that one. That's very,
Yeah.
must be a very British one.
I've heard that one before.
You have?
Yeah, don't look a gift horse in the mouth, right? Yeah.
It's like a gift horse.
What's a gift horse?
It's like if somebody gives you something, don't complain. Or,
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
Somebody-
ours is
somebody
beggars
figures-
can't be choosers.
beggars can't be
Oh,
choosers.
yeah.
We would say beggars can't be choosers.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
in
guys
that
should be
context.
right.
Yeah.
Probably write these down. Watch
Yeah.
several times.
Yeah, you just repeat. I know we're talking too quickly, but yeah.
You can get
That's
a
good.
notebook. They could have like
Yeah.
some big balloons on it. That would be really good.
But they're dangerous to use if you really don't
Yeah.
understand them.
Yeah, idioms. Yeah, be careful with idioms. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Because
I-
they're often scenario based.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
So-
always tell my students, like, learn
Yeah.
idioms for listening. Be really
Yeah.
careful when you use them because timing and
Yeah.
everything is really, really
Yeah. And be sure to, you have many idioms in your native language as well, but they don't always translate very well. So you have to be very careful of that too.
Do you know any
Yeah.
Japanese idioms?
I had one of my Japanese students told me that they have a saying like, boys be ambitious.
Boys be ambitious.
Boys be ambitious.
Oh, they told me this
Yeah,
today. You guys
yeah,
talked about this?
Yeah.
I have his students.
Yeah, she has my student now. So
They told me about boys being ambitious.
boys
and
be
I said,
ambitious.
girls are ambitious too. And she said she will explain it to me later.
Right? Yeah.
She says there's an old Japanese
old
proverb
Japanese proverb. Yeah.
that has to do with boys and ambition.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
I said,
So-
you only think boys should be ambitious?
Yeah.
Girls should be ambitious too.
Everyone
So-
should be ambitious.
Yeah. But yeah.
Chop chop.
But I guess-
totally agree.
Do we have anything else British English related, American English related, or are we're at?
I don't think so.
Yeah. For our last person, is that maybe that's my mom? Hello, mom.
My mom. Yeah, we made it a bit earlier this
Yeah.
time, so maybe
So
the U.S. could
yeah, it's still really late. It's still over after midnight in the U.S.
get around the time difference.
But you never know. You never know. So, right?
Yeah.
It's all good. Well, everyone who's watched, thanks for watching.
Even if you're
It was-
watching this
Did
on
you
a
guys do
Yeah.
delay,
pram? Did you guys do pram?
we
Right.
did not go into
Oh, we
Pram
didn't do Pram or
and,
Lori or
Lori and
Oh.
Yeah.
Telly. And,
yeah.
Oh, we did Telly.
See,
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
That's-
said, I thought you said
maybe that's
titties.
our future episodes, right? We got so much potential.
Nappies.
Nappies, yes.
Diapers.
So for everybody but the one viewer that's watching right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brian was nervous to come on here.
Yes.
And I told him, don't worry, nobody watches. But for the one viewer, for the other viewers who are going to watch later, if you do have any questions, still type.
Yeah,
that
you can
into-
still add questions. We'll answer
You can comment there. And then
later on.
we
You
will
wanna-
answer.
No.
You want to?
If there's
Oh, you're just
anything
looking-
you
yeah.
think we should do in the next, Macy's head's coming in the next show, yeah, just type it in
Yeah.
there. I want to learn X.
Yeah.
If you liked this, click like or love or haha
Yeah.
or angry. I don't care. React anyway,
Mhm.
and you can always share. There's like
Yeah.
a little button. There's like a little button
Down
somewhere
below.
down here, Makiko. So you can just
Yeah.
click share.
Mhm.
Just share, or if you're using
Yeah.
a phone, just with your thumb, whatever,
Mhm.
pinky finger.
Yeah.
You can reach around the other side, maybe, and press it that way. I don't know.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
You can flip it over.
Yeah. Do a nice flip over. Yeah. Okay. So,
We're losing the
Good.
plot.
We're losing the plot,
That's
but-
interesting.
yeah. But again,
anyway,
yeah.
Thanks, Brian.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it. Thanks for coming on. Anything you want to
Yeah.
any last any last things you want to say? Go British English. The Queen rules.
Go
all.
Manchester.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm probably in Singapore for a reason.
Okay. No, that's all good, but yeah.
Go Macan.
Yeah. Yep. It's good. We'll.
It's English.
Yeah.
We said we wouldn't do
But
that.
thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, kids. Yeah.
Bye bye.
Bye.